Charlie, and today in this video we're going to be restoring these three computers. So if you didn't see my last video, I got these at the Vintage Computer Show in New Jersey for free. So the story was I was an exhibitor there, and my Mac SE was having some problems with the floppy drive. So I printed out a picture of a dead Mac symbol and taped it on there. A few minutes later, a man who seemed very interested in it started asking me questions, and I told him, it was a floppy drive problem and stuff like that. And then he told me that he actually had this computer in his car, and he said I could have it for free along with these two that he didn't need. And and he was really nice about it, and I told him I couldn't believe it, but he said that he would be happy to see it go to someone who'd really like to have it. But yeah, so this one has been upgraded in a few interesting ways, and these two work, but they both have the same floppy drive issue. This one won't accept disks, and this one will spit out any disk that comes in it. But yeah, let's get to the restoration. Start off with the cosmetics of these things. So as you can see, these things are very disgusting. The screen and everything. This one is not as bad as the other ones, but there are still some noticeable scuffs everywhere that should be able to come out. The insides are not that great either, are not any better, especially considering that these things have these cooling vents because they don't have any power fans. But what I noticed is that there's a lot of space in here because of the lack of technology compared to all the other computers that Apple made at the time. The vents have some dust in them, handles are disgusting, probably the worst part. And the SE has a weird expansion, a weird expansion that I'm gonna show you in a bit. Basically, these are both Mac Pluses. They're both the exact same model, except one of them has a different label. On the back of this one, it says just Macintosh Plus, and then on the back of this one, it says Macintosh Plus 1 megabyte. It might be just that Apple changed it after like a day or two. I don't know, but yeah. And this is a Macintosh SE. It's just like my other Mac SE, except it has a floppy drive issue, but it has a working hard drive. So I'm gonna see what I can do about that. And note, I have opened all of these computers, but I shall show you how to open them up. So yeah, let's start off with this Mac. This is the Macintosh Plus number 1, and yeah, so basically, the way to open up one of these is by, there are two screws here by the ports, here and here. There's a screw under this PRAM battery cover here, and there are two screws on the handle, and these are all T15 Torx screws that look like this, or they're in black. But yeah, there are black ones and silver ones. The silver ones go underneath the handle and the PRAM battery, and the black ones go on the area where the ports are. And then after that, you can just slide it right out. It may take a bit of force to be able to get the case off, because it could be very stiff, because there could either be like some sort of sticky residue or something like that. But yeah, so once you get inside, I'm going to show you some of the things that you should not touch or you will die. So here's everything. Here's some things that you should not touch. You should not touch this board here, this general area here, or this cable. The other things that you can touch is this board and the floppy drive. Those are like the only things you can touch. Don't even touch this area over here, because that's the ground, and that's where all the electricity goes once it's done being used. So yeah, so now that we have this open, we can start cleaning it up. This is the stuff that I usually use for these restoration projects. I use Q-tips, this little container to put rubbing alcohol in to dip the Q-tips in, rubbing alcohol, but in the spray bottle, so it's easier to put on the whatever you're using to clean it, and this highly sophisticated roll of cleaning equipment. So basically, the one noticeable area that has the most grime and dust is like this area over here. So let's see how easy that comes out. It might not be, might be, who knows. But yeah, so let's start. Let's get it on with. It's always never spray the computer directly. Never spray the computer when you're cleaning it. Always spray the paper towel and then wipe it on the computer. That seems to go away pretty easily. There are a few spots, but that could use a little extra. I could use a little more force, but otherwise, it's pretty easy. So, yeah, that's a disgusting paper towel. So, yeah, I guess we'll get to the timer. This is not that good because it keeps falling apart and I keep using a lot of it, so I guess it's useless. So what you should use is this. It's a more highly sophisticated cleaning device, but it's for something that you're actually going to use. The pieces are big and quite strong, unlike this piece of trash. So yeah, let's actually get to the cleaning. So unfortunately, when I was taking the video, it wasn't actually a time lapse, but I did clean it up really nicely, and I tried to get all the stuff, all the noticeable scuffs out as possible. I might try to use some baking soda later because I heard it's really effective. So yeah, now that we've actually finished the computer, I even cleaned some of the insides. Now we can move on to the computer's case piece. So if I can get it. Yeah, now let's move on to the computer case piece that we have to deal with. Overall, it's pretty clean. It's a bit clean. Otherwise, there's dust on this handle. There's dust in these vents. I turn around. There's some scuffing here that I have to try and get out. So we're gonna use the same method as before, and let's see if we can get everything out. So I don't know if I did that well. I mean, everything here is gone, which I'm happy about. It's all pretty clean. The vents are still a bit dirty. I'll clean that. I'll try and clean that up with Q-tips. I don't even know if these vents actually do anything or if they're just for show, but I don't know. Let's see if a Q-tip will do anything. I doubt it will because it's probably too fat. But let's try out anyway. Not really. It doesn't do anything. Well, sort of, but there's still some stuff in there. Actually, they're pretty good judging on the dust that's coming out. So I guess I'll just clean up these vents with Q-tips. Then if there's still some more, I'll try a different method. So I was cleaning the bottom, and then I found the sticker that said refurbished. So this thing might have been given to someone who then resold it in a store for a price, and then it was taken here somehow to the Vintage Computer Show, and now it's in my possession. Interesting. There seems to be another sticky thing under here. Again. What is it? I don't know what it says, but who cares? There's just even more sticky stuff down here. More stickers. There's also something else that was torn down here. I wonder if the other computer's refurbished. Let me check. No, the other computer has the original factory sticker. Oh, so that sticker. Oh, so this sticker on the bottom was the factory sticker, but then but then like the contents of it was peeled off from the refurbished sticker. Oh well. So let's clean this up. So let's clean this up now. got the stickers off the case. So now it is time to reassemble the computer. Back together, and it looks really nice. It looks a lot better than it did before. So for the finishing touches, I like to use these electronic wipes that leave no residue or streaks when you wipe them on screens or just any surface at all. And I like to use them on screens because they don't leave anything behind. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Sometimes I just like to clean a few other things with this, like anything that's shiny or something like that. But yeah, after that, it looks really nice. And just like overall, like clean everything just in case there's some little things left. And there you go. Now it's finished. It looks really good, and I'm really proud of this. So now we're going to move on to Mac Plus number 2. It's not in any better condition than the Mac Plus number 1. For example, there's more sticky residue up here. It's a lot more dusty and dirty, so that's why I saved the best for last. Probably just gonna clean up some of those metal shields as well. But this thing is really filthy, and even the case is pretty bad. So yeah, we're gonna clean this one up too. Stuff that was up here. Well, it was like, so I tried cleaning it just with rubbing alcohol, and I suspect it was from some sort of special sticker because it didn't work. So then I tried to get at it with a screwdriver, and it was like crusty, which is a bit weird. But I did end up scratching it all up, but it's not that bad. It's a lot better than it was before. And there's also some of it on the side, but you can't really see it. But otherwise, I think it's fine how it is. But yes, let's go. The cleaning, so now it is time to reassemble Macintosh Plus number 2. So let's get Macintosh Plus number 2 is finished. It's time to do the last computer today. Ugh. The heaviest one of them all, the Macintosh SE. So, I guess I'm gonna have to take this one apart too. I don't really want to, but I guess I have to. I have already taken this apart once to see what was inside, so I guess I'll just open it up and show you what's inside. But first I'm gonna do a bit of external cleaning, and then we're gonna open it up to do some more cleaning. So, yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, so I finished cleaning up the computer, and my evil cat is trying to sabotage me. So basically, yeah, I finished the computer, so now we're gonna open it up and do a little more cleaning on the case and some of the insides. I doubt it's gonna be that dirty on the inside because there aren't as many vents as there are on the Macintosh Plus. So, yeah, let's open this. Alright guys, so I want to show you a bit inside of this because it's a bit interesting because there are some expansions. First of all, there's this. This looks pretty modern. It's basically in this expansion slot. So basically, the outputs are this and this. I'm not too sure what they are. If you could tell me, comment down below. And also this. It looks it looks very modern to be in such an old computer. For example, even this cable looks modern, and just everything, like all this, just this area looks very modern. So I guess this has been upgraded probably recently. But also another thing is that when I try to turn on the computer, instead of a hard drive icon on the desktop, it's like a chip icon of some sort. It looks a bit like this chip. It might be like an emulator or something. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Otherwise, everything in here looks pretty clean. So yeah, we're going to continue with the cleaning. If you know what this is, tell me down below. I could take and send some pictures to you, but yeah. So if you know what this is, comment down below, and yeah, thanks. So let's get back to the cleaning. I just finished cleaning it up. Mainly this area is the area that I want to clean up when I'm opening these, because that's where the most grime goes. But yeah, so I was cleaning this up, and there was so much dirt. I had to use 3 paper towels to clean it, and just everything in this is disgusting. But thankfully, it's not anymore. So yeah, now we can reassemble this, and then we can end the video. So yeah, let's go. So that'll do it for today's video. Huge thanks to that guy at the Vintage Computer Show for donating these. I'm not sure what your name is, but if you are watching this, huge thanks to you. And also, I'd like to mention that I did use like maybe 3/4 of this bottle of rubbing alcohol, but I still have this big bottle and I like to refill this because it's more convenient in a spray bottle. I used all my paper towels and a lot of the Q-tips, but otherwise, I'm really happy with the results. Reviews on these computers may be coming soon if I can get a working floppy drive in one of them, but the other one will probably be displayed on the shelf permanently because I like the look of these computers. It's probably going to be the one that wouldn't accept any floppy disks, but yeah, so thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to do next. Donate to my website, linked in the description below. You can donate things like these and I'll take them, or something to smash. So yeah, that'll do it, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.